Watch this wash day routine that I'm using for how to get to waist length before the end of this year. On this channel, we're interested in hair growth and length retention, and so if you're interested in the same, then feel free to stick around and watch this video. If you don't know me, my name is Celestine and I'm on a journey of growing my hair from shaved to tailbone length within 7 years. I'm around about 5 years into the journey now and I am at mid-back length. I have never had long hair before, but I decided that whilst I was on this journey, I would share my tips and tricks with you along the way. And so that's what I'm doing on this channel. But also I have created a guide for you, which is 8 tips that are going to help you get past your plateau length. So the link will be in the description box of this video. Feel free to grab that whilst you're watching. Okay, so one of the things that I have previously mentioned is that I don't always do a pre-poo. If you don't know what a pre-poo is, it's simply like preparing your hair before shampooing it. Let's call it that, yeah? I don't typically always pre-poo. I do it kind of ad hoc. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I'm going to link a video above for you, which is the video I did sharing advice from Butt Length Naturals. That's a really great video, so you're going to want to watch that after this one. But basically, what I saw from those 3 naturals who were sharing their advice on how they got to butt length, they all pre-pooed their hair. And so since then, I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to be doing every single wash day to really help myself get to waist length before the end of the year. First of all, I started off just spraying some warm water to begin to open up my cuticles. I then used African Pride's Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Pre-shampoo, and I absolutely love this product. It has really great slip. It's particularly awesome if you're using it when your hair is loose, and if you've got any tangles, you'll really notice that product just working through all of those tangles, so you don't have to do too much hard work. After I applied that pre-shampoo, I'm then using some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and literally just putting it through my roots, through my strands, and then on the ends as well. Doing a pre-poo is something that helps when you're using shampoo, and it really just helps so that the shampoo isn't stripping your hair too much, because you're putting some oils and a lot of good ingredients in your hair prior to shampooing it. It just helps to really prepare your hair before you shampoo it. If you are new to hair growth, then something that I would love for you to know is that your hair is always growing. As long as you don't have any kind of serious deficiencies or maybe serious health issues that are affecting your hair growth, typically your hair is always growing. The problem is we don't often see that length because our ends are breaking off at the same rate as our hair is growing from the root. Before I understood this, my hair was literally stuck at shoulder length. I actually thought it wasn't growing. But once I understood this and started changing how I take care of my hair, then honestly, I saw it growing and growing and growing, and literally it was just getting longer and longer. And right now, this is the longest my hair has ever been. And I want to let you know, it's nothing to do with my genetics. It's nothing to do with, my mom has never had long hair. My family typically have never had long hair. So it's not to do with that. It really is the fact that I have developed a routine and I have stuck to it consistently for these 5 years. As you can see, I'm now just using a plastic cap. It's actually a nappy bag, but whatever you have, if you have a grocery bag, it doesn't really matter what it is. Some people use cling film, and I just literally wrapped that on my head and left it on for a couple of hours. Now, of course, you're seeing me start to wash my hair. Something that I didn't get to show, unfortunately, which is the first time I actually did this. The first shampoo I did it out of the shower. So I just I sprayed my hair with as much water as possible, mainly my scalp, not so much my strands, because obviously I was out of the shower and I didn't want to drench myself. But I just sprayed my scalp with a lot of water and then did my first shampoo outside of the shower. So the shampoo that you're seeing now is actually the second shampoo. The shampoo that I'm using is just shop bought. It's a Moisture Miracle honey and coconut oil, I think it is, again from African Pride. I'm starting to notice that I'm really actually loving their products. So I don't know if anybody else has tried this Moisture Miracle line. I really like it. It really, really works well with my hair. Because this is my second wash, I am not only washing my scalp, but also washing down the length of my hair. Something that I try to do is only wash in one direction when it comes to washing the length of my hair. So you'll notice this kind of downward motion. That's how I try to do it so that I'm not causing more and more tangles whilst I'm washing. Occasionally I'll use a massage scalp shampoo brush. I'm not sure what it's called, but I didn't use it on this occasion. I only used my hands. If you're enjoying this video, I'm going to ask you to do something a little bit different. YouTube have a new feature called Hype. So if you see at the underneath this video and you scroll along the buttons, there'll be a Hype button. I'm going to ask you to click that, and that just lets other people know that this is a valuable video. So feel free to go ahead and do that. Thank you. I mentioned before that my hair was stuck at shoulder length. That was like my main plateau length. And so if you're in a similar position and maybe you're wondering, how do you grow your hair past your shoulder length plateau, even if it's for the first time ever, then I've actually created a guide for you. It's the 12-week hair growth accelerator. The aim is to help you create your own personalized hair care routine, because you're absolutely gonna need your own hair care routine in order to get past your plateau. So it's going to help you to do that, and then it's going to guide you on completing it for the next 12 weeks with the goal of seeing at least 1 inch of hair growth within that time. So once again, click the link in the description box of the video and you'll be able to see that. Now, what I just showed you is quite new to my routine. I showed you my deep conditioner, which is mixed in with some henna and amla powder. I think I used about 1 teaspoon of each of the powders and just mixed it in with some aloe vera juice, some warm water, and then and some essential oils. I think I used tea tree essential oils, and literally just mixed it in with my deep conditioner. I used probably about 3 tablespoons of my deep conditioner, and I'm literally just applying that to my strands. The reason that I've started adding this into my routine is, again, because I've only got 4 months left of the rest of the year. This is a beast mode challenge, by the way. So this is the Finish Strong Length Retention Challenge, and I really wanted to go hard for the rest of the year to really make sure that I'm getting to waist length. One of my goals is to increase the thickness of my hair, and so that's why I've started incorporating henna, but also that's why I've started deep conditioning every single wash day, because obviously it's going to help me to maintain moisture a lot more. I wasn't previously deep conditioning every single wash day. I was probably deep conditioning maybe once every 3 or 4 wash days, but now I'll literally be doing it every single wash day without fail. Do you have any hair goals that you want to achieve for the rest of the year? If so, let me know in the comments, because I would love to encourage you on and just, shout about it and just make sure it's happening. At the start of this video, I referred to a previous video I've created, which was called Advice from Butt Length Naturals. I'm going to put this on the screen right now, and that's probably the video you should watch next, because honestly, these ladies have grown their hair all the way to their butt, and they're just giving us great advice on how we can do it too.